Hi guys, Banshen here. Welcome to a CherryTree update video. Well, this one is an interesting one. It's one of the smaller updates, but there are new items in the game and I'm going to take you through them. I feel like I should be calling this the Banshen update. You guys already saw in the previous video that I did the other day with the new item, the Scythe, the BBQ Scythe. So we're gonna have a look at all the new items here today. So firstly, we'll have a look at the BBQ Scythe. I'm just going to resort this by quantity. And I'm going to show you what that does. So I have actually got quite a bit of them now. I've got 7, okay? That's from the video. So that's the BBQ Scythe. It's, you know, a little bit of a health bonus. It's found in caskets, as you saw the other day. If you haven't watched the video, I highly recommend it. It's a casket drop. It's not a God's item drop, so you won't reset your mercy counter if you get it. And when you equip this, as you can see, it's going to do something interesting. Now, in the previous video, I did make a suggestion about what I was going to add to this with the combat. A lot of feedback came back and it was basically, well, this is a barbecuing item, so it should have something to do with food. So Adam has, well, I gave him the suggestions that I liked, and the final thing that the product is going to have, which a couple of members, I will send them one of these each. Big shout out to, it was this one here, Joe BZ. Okay, so Joe suggested that a cool effect would be to have a chance to to basically cook an item automatically when you catch a fish. Okay, so that has been acted on. Adam has made it so that it automatically cooks items when you catch a fish, right? And the other one was this one here, which was Plebston. And Plebston's suggestion was something like a chance to drop a food, a pumpkin pie, because it's a barbecue, right? So it should generate food. And Adam has acted on that one too, as per my suggestion. And we've put them all together. So let's have a look at what this actually does. Okay, we're gonna go and do a little bit of fishing. And what I'll do actually, I'm just gonna show you here. When I fish, I'm gonna go to the Grove. And as you can see at the bottom, the Scythe cooks the fish immediately. Okay, automatically cooks the fish. And you can do this while you're doing other stuff like combat or discovery, etc, etc. So, you can't see it here because the fish that I've got are, where are they? There they are here. Okay, so the octopus comes automatically cooked. If I sell that, you will be able to see that better. I'm catching raw squid at the moment, but you should see it come at the bottom of the screen. Once I get raw octopus or raw shark, it'll just pop up there already cooked. I don't have to worry about cooking it. There you go. So the octopus came up. Okay, pretty good, eh? And the other thing it does is that while in combat, so the combat idea still was acted on, every 15 seconds, you'll have a chance to get a high food item. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop fishing for a minute so that you can see at the bottom of the screen. And we'll just go Capino. And there you go, BBQ Scythe found a fruit salad. Okay, so if now we count 15 seconds from that, the BBQ Scythe should find something else. Let's have a look what it's going to be. So you get one food item. Any second now it should pop up. Let's see what we get. We find crab soup. Okay, so the items are from the bottom 5 here. So you're going to find either a fruit salad, crab soup, cherry pie, dragon platter, or a pumpkin pie. Okay, so it's random to find one of those every 15 seconds while you are in combat. So this is something you can just leave going. You're basically going to get the food straight away, which is just pretty cool, right? So that's it. That's the BBQ Scythe. As you know, that drops from caskets. Now, the other thing that I wanted to show you, the next item, if we go to, let's have a look, I've got to find it first. Okay, we'll go and show you the Rusty Hatchet, and then I will show you the Rusty Pickaxe. So the Rusty Hatchet, once I equip it, allows me to go to the forest, and we're chopping some trees, and there you go, I found a stone tablet. Okay, so this is what the Rusty Hatchet does when you are chopping down the trees, just like the old rod had a chance to find off a loot table. The same thing with the Rusty Hatchet. And the Rusty Hatchet works every 20 seconds. So every 20 seconds, you'll be finding something off of the loot table. All right, so there we got Eagle's Nest, that was nice. Okay, now at the moment, we cannot reveal the location. It's a secret rare. There we go, we got dragon leather. So you've got to find it yourself. Moving on, the next item is the Rusty Pickaxe. So I'm going to equip that. There's the Rusty Pickaxe. And the Rusty Pickaxe, I'm going to go to the mines. And let's just go for some stone. And it's the same idea. So there's a gold coin. That's nice. All right. So the same idea. Every 20 seconds, while it's equipped, you will get something off of the loot table. Okay. So it works exactly the same way as the Rusty Hatchet, except it's for mining, whereas the Rusty Hatchet is for forestry. There we go. Woo! Elven arrows. That's pretty good to find an elven arrow. Goodness me. So I don't know exactly what the loot table looks like. I'm not sure if Adam's posted it somewhere, but that's pretty much it. You can have a look and try it yourself once you eventually get it. All right, let's move on. The next item, which is the final item for today, is the Apron of Banshen. So the Apron of Banshen, reasonable stats. Okay, I'm going to equip that. I'm going to show you, actually. So that's equipped in the same spot as your armor or your tops. And you can also equip the... I won't do it yet, but I'll just show you what the apron actually does. So I'm going to go into my food. Where's my kitchen? And we're going to go down and make, we've got some squid here. We're going to go and make, say, 100 squid. Now watch the bottom of the screen. 200 squid, 400 squid, 200, 400, etc. Okay, so that's because I've got to multiply. So what it actually does is it doubles the cooking of whatever thing that you are cooking. Now the good thing about this is that it also works, it stacks with the chef's hat. So if you put the chef's hat on at the same time, and we're going to go cooking 100 again, there you go, 400, and we should get 800. Okay, so you can get up to 800, and you can also see that the chef's hat is saving some of the squid. The resource saver's working. From memory, it's 20%. I think you only use 80% of the resources. So I'd only use 80 out of the 100 squid, for example. Okay, that only works if you do multiples of 5 or more. Doesn't work if you do cook times 1. Okay, so if you use those two items together and you're cooking, look at this. Look how much stuff you're getting. Okay, so this is huge. So that's what the apron does. It works with the chef's hat really well. Gotta love the new items. The Rusty Pickaxe and the Rusty Hatchet, really for the early gamers, just like the rod is. And yeah, I can't reveal locations, but eventually people will find them. It's not too difficult to find. The other thing to note is that the Rusty Pickaxe and the Rusty Hatchet also have a small chance to find a casket. Okay, so you can equip those and start mining, for example, and you've got a small chance to find a casket. It's on every 20 seconds. All right. Okay, let's have a look at some other little things done with the game. Okay, so just here are the patch notes. So a couple of other things that you should note is that the daily trade limit is now server-based. All right, so it's logged onto the server. We also have the, just so that you know, the BBQ Scythe, it overrides the Flame Gloves burn effect. All right, so when you have got it equipped, you will not be burning the food, you'll be cooking the food instead, okay? The other thing there was a problem with the enhanced Soul Reaper pieces, probably didn't affect too many people because not many people have the full enhanced set, is that now if you do have the enhanced Soul Reaper pieces all equipped, you can still find your Soul Reaper gear. That was a little bug before, it's been fixed. And also Adam's removed the breathing cap from safe cracking. So the daily limit's still there, but you don't have to be forced to take a break every 100 safes anymore, okay? You can just keep going. The drop rate from the gods has been fixed, the treasure scroll drop, and I'll probably show you, let me just show you how often that happens. So I'll just grab my best gear that I possibly can, and I will do what I normally do and go into, let's see, who is the easiest one to kill? It's Paulina, isn't it? All right, so I think it's about a 1 in 12 or a 1 in 10 or something like that chance to drop a treasure scroll. It's pretty often. Goodness, you know what would be good if I wore my let me just go and have a look, just so. That's the Soul Reaper gear. Paused. Boom. Let's get the Feroxy gear going, and should be able to see this a little better. We might even just go, doesn't really matter who we fight, really, does it? Okay, so once it procs, you'll be able to see that it's, we should get at least one treasure scroll drop. There we go, it's procced already. Rage mode. All right, hopefully, for the sake of the video, doesn't want to do it. Don't know what happened there. Now let me double check, that didn't look like 10. That's a bit strange when rage mode activated, unless this is something that I've just discovered now has been changed. Just wait for rage mode to activate. Rage mode, come on. Eventually it'll activate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's still 10. And there's my treasure scroll. Perfect timing. How good was that? Okay, so as you can see, it works correctly now. The treasure scroll drops from the gods. And there's rage mode again. Goodness me. That's 3 times activation in about a minute. How ridiculous. All right, well, that's pretty much it, guys. Just a short update. Lots of really cool items, though. It's very manageable. You'll be able to get them, and you could use them. Just doesn't matter what stage of the game that you are. All the items will be helpful. Okay. Thanks, guys. Until next week. See you next time.